Welcome back to another edition of Grizz Vision. I'm joined by head basketball coach Greg Kampe. And coach, surprising that you're actually going to play a home game tonight against Rochester College.
Wow, there's no place like home, and I need to go watch that movie again because it's meaningful for us. A month away, and it's been a long month.
Yeah, and your team really had their ups and downs on the road, some good things, some bad things. But it's nice to come back to an arena where you're 50-7 in your last 57 games.
Yeah, and playing at home in college basketball is a big deal. It's very difficult to win on the road. We experienced that. We had a couple games that we felt we had won, and we didn't finish the deal. And you win both of those, and then it's a successful road trip. And instead we're licking our wounds a little bit, and looking forward to getting a chance to play at home and just enjoy getting up and down on our court, wearing white uniforms, and being able to go out there in front of home fans.
Well, the nice thing about your team is you've been in a lot of those games against top 100 RPI teams and not shot the ball the way this team is capable of shooting it.
Well, the shooting is kind of just went away. We through the first 5 games, we were shooting 50% as a team, and you shoot 50% for the season, you're going to lead the nation in field goal percentage or be in the top couple. So I was feeling really good about ourselves at that time through 5 games because we'd played where we had played and all on the road and all that kind of stuff, and to be shooting 50%. But the last 3 games, we just can't put it in. And I think we shot 20-something, 20-something, and 30-something. And you and I talked about it. I don't think in the 29 years I've been the head coach at Oakland we've ever gone 3 games in a row where we shot below 40%. So does that worry me? I'm not happy about it, but it doesn't worry me just because we were 50% for those 5 games, and because our history is we're a team that thrives on shooting. We recruit shooters, and I think I've got some really good shooters in the program. So I think it might just be one of those things.
Well, and the fact that you scored 72 points at Western Michigan and didn't shoot over 40%, it's got to be something that you can kind of point to. I mean, you shoot 40% and maybe you're at 85, 90 points there.
Well, and that's how we like to play, is up into the 80s and 90s. So I do think that we are creating some easy shots, though, off from our defense. We've had a lot of pretty good games where we've created some turnovers and got some runouts and things like that. So we're really shooting the ball poorly if you were to take those runouts away in that. So I don't think that'll continue. I'll be very surprised if that does. It's not a focus for me at all. Valuing the basketball, cutting our turnovers down, which we're doing, rebounding the ball better, those types of things. Those are my focuses on getting us better.
And tonight you got Rochester College, a team you've beaten every time you've played them, but this is a different Rochester College team. They've given some Division I teams some trouble and actually have a victory over a D1 opponent. And you also have a player coming back here against your team that used to play for the Golden Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think this could be maybe the best Rochester College team we've seen in our Division I era. I think they've been good every year for their level. They're a tremendous program at the level that they play at. They're very well coached. Family history of coaching from Garth to Clint to Son. Outstanding coaches. They play good defense. They have great philosophy. And he's got some really good players, and it's not a mistake that they had Kent State ahead of Kent at Kent in the last minute. Like us at Pittsburgh, they weren't able to hang on, so I know how devastating that can be. But they turned it around and they beat Eastern Illinois for their first Division I win. And I'm a big fan of Rochester College, of the Pleasants, and been friends for a long time. And I cheer real hard for them. I won't be tonight, but for the most part, I really like their program and follow it. And as far as Drew Maynard's concerned, it's going to be good to see Drew. They asked me yesterday in the newspaper what your feelings are. My feelings are great for Drew. Drew was a very good basketball player. He was an exciting player. The fans loved him here at the arena. They couldn't wait for one of his thundering dunks, and he brought excitement and things like that. His problems here were off the court. And I'm hoping, obviously, he's having a great season at Rochester, so I'm hoping that he's been able to overcome those problems off the court because he's a good kid and he's a very good player. So it'll be good to see him, and I hope he plays well. I hope he has a good game.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and good luck tonight in the arena.
All right, I can't wait to get back out there.
All right.